The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Samoas, the Girl Scout cookie, versus Almond Joy. Matthew, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Samoas is up there. Here, let's do this.
Let's meet the cookies, guys. Let's meet the cookies.
These are new. I've never had this before.
That looks. I don't like the look of that. Too decadent. That's what I'm talking about.
Samoas,
AKA caramel.
I
Delights.
like peanut butter patties.
Gross. Well, but you know.
And I like Thin Mints. Those are really the three that I don't really. Dude, is this one new? Adventure, dude.
I don't want to spend any
Are you
time
kidding
on
me?
that.
Indulgent brownie-inspired cookies topped with caramel-flavored cream with a hint
disgusting.
of sea salt. Dude,
I don't
I
like
bet
my
you
desserts.
that cookie. When is Girl Scout cookie season?
It just happened.
I missed it?
Guess so. You can
No,
buy them
people
on
are usually
Amazon,
selling
though.
them in the office.
Well, you missed out. Because I got mine
Buy
months
cookies.
ago.
I want to buy cookies.
You can buy them on Amazon, but they're $12 a box, which is double the price of if you get them.
I gotta text some
on the
people.
streets.
I got to text some people. See
So
who's still selling.
Samoas are my favorite Girl Scout cookie. I'll tell you what, though. My wife has turned me on to the lemonade ones. You put those in the fridge.
Lemonade?
We called it Gatorade. Yeah, they're right there. The ones that look like the flower.
Lemonades?
Yeah, lemonades. They're really good. They're like tangy, a little citrusy. Oh, because you hate fruit and stuff. Yeah, you probably wouldn't like them, but
That's
they're delicious.
disgusting. Girl Scout s'mores? Never heard of that either.
Oh, those have been around.
Lemonades and two lemon-based cookies? That's
People
fucking
love the lemons.
disgusting,
People
dude.
love the lemons. It's not enough.
Do-si-dos. I've heard of those.
Yeah, me too. That's a classic.
I didn't know they had a I mean, that's just ridiculous. Not gonna touch on it. But
no. Samoas.
Samoas? Or did we tee up the whole Hoodwin of the Week, or did I cut you off?
Samoas v. Almond Joy. No, but we had to talk cookies in general.
Okay, so I'm on the record saying I hate coconut. I know you're a big coconut guy.
Love it.
I hate coconut. I do like it on Samoas because there's so much other chocolate and caramel.
Yeah, and
just
it seems like I think they roast the shit out of that.
Yes,
coconut
yes, it's roasted coconut. That and like a pina colada.
Oh yeah,
I'll do.
Getting caught in the rain.
But other than that, like coconut flavor or things with coconut, I don't want it anywhere near me. Shaved coconut that's not roasted is so disgusting to me.
Take it out of a little bag. And
No, I hate it. I think it's horrible. I think it's horrid. I think it should be probably outlawed in all 49 of 50 states.
What's the one state that should be legal?
I don't know. Florida, because they have coconuts. They have coconuts in Hawaii. All right, so whatever states have coconuts in them, I guess you can allow it.
If you have coconuts, you're
but if
allowed to
coconuts
keep them.
don't grow naturally in your state, illegal, banned.
I like it.
Yeah, keep it to the states.
I'm about to be a coconut bootlegger. I'm about to bootleg those coconuts up here. Them highwaymen, they ain't never going to catch me.
I hate coconuts. Here's the thing, and I said this to you originally. The Samoa / Caramel Delight has the cookie layer in between. There's a thin layer of chocolate on the bottom, and then there's a cookie layer, and then there's the caramel, the coconut, and then the chocolate drizzle. The cookie layer is pretty hard, whereas the layer of chocolate that protects the coconut in an Almond Joy is not very hard.
It's a very soft
chocolate. Yeah, it's a very soft chocolate. Now, the reason that the Almond Joy does still stand a chance over, let's say, a Mounds bar is because of the almond.
The almond, the skull of the candy
The
bar.
almond makes a big difference because the almond in an Almond Joy is probably harder, if you did the hardness test, than the cookie in a Samoa.
Absolutely.
But again, it's like a turtle where it's got like that one hard spot that like it tries to keep on top to protect it, but if you go at it from any other angle, you're going right through. And I also think, to your point, the coconut on a Samoa's cookie is so roasted.
It's scratchy. It'll cut you up.
Yeah, whereas the coconut in an Almond Joy is shaved coconut.
Yeah, so
with probably some like sugar water in there.
Yeah, it's all
something.
I mean, it's mushy. Here's my defense for the Almond Joy. To me, the Almond Joy is like it's a similar organism to like the Blob, or for people out there who have seen the movie.
It's fairly malleable on the inside.
But let me keep going with this. It's like the Blob, and it's like the monster in the movie The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing, for people who have seen that, because any part of the Almond Joy is still the Almond Joy.
Yes, I would agree. I get that. Like,
Yeah.
if you broke it in half, it would the living half would still operate as a full Almond Joy.
Right, and I think the almond is like the brain of the Almond Joy. So to really kill the Almond Joy, you have to destroy the almond.
But I think that there's a better chance of the cookie destroying the almond than there is because
I don't know.
the almond is so small.
The Almond Joy just rope-a-dope in the Samoa.
I know, but the
happen.
Samoa can take hits too. Like a fresh Samoa is very like squishy on, like it'll you push it down and then
Right.
you know what I mean? Like
True.
it's got a good layer of protection on the top.
But the other thing about the coconut that's inside the Almond Joy, and while it's so different from the roasted, because like we said, the roasted one, that'll cut you up. It'll definitely get through that chocolate layer. But once it gets around that coconut, again, it's almost a blob formation, right? It surrounds, it would suffocate the Samoa like that. Like the coconut inside an Almond Joy is almost so malleable that you could like Play-Doh with it, basically. You could make a little guy out of that if you wanted to.
Yeah, but like coconut, dude, I don't think the Almond Joy stands a chance. The
Almond Joy,
Samoas,
to me, it just seems
the
like
Samoas
a creature that
is
won't
a
die.
dense cookie.
Yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
it's got. I understand what you're saying, but at some point, I think so I guess I don't totally agree with you in what you were saying about how, like, if it was just the coconut, no chocolate, no almond, it would be dead. I agree that the almond is probably the brain, and I think that the Samoa is going to have a very easy time getting through that chocolate shell and exposing the almond to a relentless attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Samoa is a smart cookie to me. So
You're right. You know what? Samoa's
it's a
pretty
smart cookie.
Yeah.
So it knows, like, hey, we have to target. It knows. It knows. It's like we know, if we just shoot the center of the Death Star, the whole thing is going to blow up.
Right. And then again, to counterpoint what I was saying earlier, but still, I think going with what I'm the Almond Joy then is kind of like a brainless monster. Its only instinct is survival. And so yes, perhaps that does give the Samoa that's what.
And I
is
think
giving
I think the
edge.
caramel too is, like, we haven't really, but I touched on it a little bit. Like, I think that adds such a layer of protection that the almond isn't going to be able to penetrate the caramel. If anything, I think it might affect it. Like, I think the caramel, you could almost use, the Samoas can almost use its caramel to molassesize the almond, like frozen in time, Walt Disney style, like still alive in there if it were to allow it to come out, but while it's being put in the caramel coma, the coconut can't function because there's no power coming from its brain.
Oh, that is very interesting because it's not necessarily. It's a defeat. It's a defeat, but okay.
And it might die. It might die in there.
Might die.
But it's potential. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
it takes a lot to kill an Almond Joy.
I'm voting on the caramel delight.
I think
the Samoas.
I think you've swung me for the caramel delight, but I think the Almond Joy has got a shot.
No, I think it'll be. You've made enough points to where when we first had this idea, I thought it was going to be a cakewalk. I can see how there'll be some resilience from the end of the Almond Joy, but ultimately, Andy, it's going to be the Samoas for me.
Got to be the Samoas, and that's acceptable.
Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Samoas versus Almond Joys. Who would win of the week? Back-to-back clean sweeps, Andy. We're grooving right now. We're getting along.
A lot of good points are being made on both sides, and
just mine were better.
Almond Joy for the fucking win.
No, it's too late. It's already locked in. We already locked it in.